Hello everyone, this is your boy Zeke, and I'll be talking about the recent Atletico versus Real Madrid match, with which Real Madrid, recorded a stunning 3-0 victory over Atletico in their soon-to-be old stadium, the Vicente Calderon. And I just want to discuss my point of view on how this match actually turned out a success despite Real Madrid not having Cruz, Casemiro, and this is like Madrid's second game back from injury. Now, first off, let me talk about the man of the hour, the man of the week, or the moment, whatever you want to call him, Isco Alcaron. Take a bow, son. That boy can play. I mean, like he said after the match, he's found his spot. He feels most comfortable behind the striker. Usually he's the box to box central midfielder. Reshuffling the ball and taking it up the pitch and then dropping back to do the defensive work and helping out. But this time he still did all that, but at the same time he was able to create more and be more influential. This time, he wasn't taking the extra touches. He's not the Isco that we all know that loves to take the extra dribble, loves to do the extra touches, on the ball, and, just make decisions that just kill off any play or any counter attack and such. But, today his game was flawless. It was smooth. His passing was on point. He recovered most of the balls. He didn't lose. I think even Zidane pointed out that he didn't lose any of the balls in the first half. He didn't lose anything. He was tracking down, he was closing down spaces, he was also creating, and he was also helping Ronaldo out in pressing, because in this system it was a 4-4-2 with Ronaldo being I think Ronaldo being the lone striker or the number 9. Even though he's a makeshift number 9, hey, he got a hat trick. Now, this is one of those games where people just, expect us to lose based on, our current form, or based on, the matches that that has played out the past couple weeks. And, we haven't looked too convincing. There's games where we win, but at the same time, it's like, our midfield is getting cut through with ease. And, our back line is being accessed. And, Varane and Nacho are having to, struggle to contain forwards and all that stuff. And even like before the derby, then there's the FIFA virus, which, like the I just call it a curse, the international break. Literally, majority of our players always come back with some injury or get injured on duty. And it could not be the worst time to happen when, it was announced that Cruz picked up I think he broke a bone in one of his legs or something, and he'd be out for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. This was just a couple days before the derby. Now it's like, whoa. Now Zidane is pretty much using his entire bench. Everyone, barring Asensio. But once again, the team, they pulled through. And, my man Kovacic, I think, yeah. Oh, man, that boy is a talent. He's a gem. I don't even know why Inter Milan let him go for like 30 million. I'm guessing they must have been really, really broke and just not financially stable to allow him to go for that price, especially in this inflated market. He could go for like 50 or 60 to PSG or Manchester City, especially at his age. But all in all, the team played superb. Remember the last time Varane and Nacho played against Atletico, and we lost 4-0. And since then, everyone's just been skeptical about, oh my God, Varane and Nacho together, oh, but 4-0, oh, this, that. Well, today we went into the Calderon and we shut them up. Nacho is a very good defender. Maybe it's because he spent so many years in Castilla until he was like 25 and still playing in the second division until, he finally got his first team contract. Maybe that's why people kind of just, look at him with a side eye and don't rate him as much or rate him as well as he should be rated. But either way, even without Ramos, without Casemiro, without Cruz, and with Benzema, coming back from his recurring hip injury again, we still beat Atletico with what we have. Because this is what Madrid is all about. Madrid is set up to just survive and move on. Madrid is not one of those teams. Before they used to say, "Oh no, we depend too much on Ronaldo. Oh my God, no, we depend too much on this guy. Without him, the team looks like this. Without him, the team looks like that." To an extent, that is true when it comes to Ronaldo. But overall, even without Ronaldo, we've still beaten Barca. We've beaten Atletico without Ronaldo. Because that's what this team is about. This team is about surviving. This team is about, persevering. This team is about, reminding you that even when our backs are against the wall, the odds are against us, we can still and we will still win. Like the saying, hope is the last thing to die. I mean, going into this match, everyone is already, hyping up Atletico, and Carrasco, he just scored a hat-trick, like 2-3 weeks ago, and he's on fine form. The only problem that they had was Griezmann, as he picked up an injury scare, but they said he was fine. He passed the fitness test, and he still played. And he had one or two good chances, even though to me it looked like Atletico was playing the whole match with just 10 men. But all in all, everyone showed up today, from the fullbacks to Modric and Kovacic, just running around the defense, helping them out massively. And the fact that this team is finally now able to retain its own shape, which is something we haven't had since, Ancelotti was our coach. Because usually everyone has a free role and everyone is just roaming everywhere and all over the pitch. But Jesus, it was a beautiful thing to behold. You could actually tell what formation was being used and not just, people just popping up everywhere and just, everyone is just roaming free and trying to score. But, yeah, that's my recap for this recent match. I know this video is like a day late, but that's due to my work schedule. But if you like this video and want some more, please subscribe. Because I'm gonna keep this coming. I'm gonna do one for the Sporting match that's coming up in, I think, the next 2 days.